By the end of this video, you will understand why patience and perseverance are the keys to achieving anything you desire. This motivational story will change your life by giving you a new perspective that will open your eyes to the incredible rewards of staying persistent and trusting the process. There was a boy named Jake who lived in a village high in the mountains. He was known for his impatience. If something didn't happen quickly, he would soon give up. If he didn't learn something on the first try, he thought he never would. One night, at the beginning of winter, a strong snowstorm hit the village. The wind howled, and the cold crept through the small gaps in the wooden cabins. Jake's mother asked him to light the fireplace, as without fire, they would spend the night shivering. He ran to the stone stove, grabbed some twigs, and tried to ignite a flame with the flint, but the fire wouldn't catch. Frustrated, he blew hard, threw in more twigs, tried again, but nothing. "This fire is stubborn," he complained, irritated. His grandfather, who had been calmly observing, smiled and approached. "Fire is not born from haste, but from patience," he said. "Let me tell you a story, Jake," said the grandfather, sitting down beside the boy. "Once upon a time, there was a young fisherman named Ethan. He dreamed of catching the biggest fish in the river, but always returned home frustrated because he never managed to catch anything big. One day, an old fisherman watched him and said, 'The secret is not in strength, but in patience. The right fish will come when you least expect it.' Ethan decided to follow the advice. Instead of pulling the line hastily, he learned to wait, to feel the movements of the water, to understand the rhythm of the river. Days later, with calm and perseverance, he caught the biggest fish he had ever seen." The grandfather smiled at Jake and concluded, "Just like fire, patience and perseverance always bring rewards to those who know how to wait." The grandfather then took a small handful of dry straw and placed it beside the twigs. With care, he struck a spark onto the straw. A small flame was born, fragile like a newborn. "Now, watch," said the grandfather. He didn't blow too hard. Instead, he let out a gentle breath, like a breeze touching the flame. The fire grew a little more. Then, he placed small twigs around it without rushing, allowing the flames to slowly envelop them. The fire fed itself gradually until it became strong enough to burn larger logs. In a few minutes, the cabin was warm and comfortable. Jake watched, amazed. "If you blow too hard, it goes out. If you don't blow at all, it dies," said the grandfather. "The secret is knowing how to balance it." Jake understood, and he realized that fire was like everything in life. If he tried to rush too much, he could destroy opportunities before they even had a chance to grow. If he didn't try at all, he would never see results. The true balance lay in persistence, with patience and consistency. From that day on, Jake was never the same. He learned that some things take time, and if cared for at the right pace, they could grow strong and enduring, just like fire, which warms but burns if handled carelessly. And whenever he felt like giving up on something, he remembered that cold night, and how a small breath, given at the right moment, made all the difference. Now, think about your own life. How many times have you rushed into something, expecting immediate results, only to end up frustrated? Or perhaps you've hesitated, afraid to even start, and missed opportunities because of it? Life, like fire, requires balance. If you push too hard, you might extinguish your chances. If you do nothing, they may never ignite. The secret is in steady effort, in trusting the process, in knowing that every small step, every small breath, contributes to something greater. So, the next time you feel impatient, Remember the flame. Be patient. Be persistent. And in time, you'll see the warmth of your efforts spreading, just like Jake did on that cold winter night. If you found this video meaningful, be sure to like, subscribe, and let us know your thoughts about the story in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.